You know what kills more deals than bad contractors or blown budgets? Forcing the wrong exit strategy onto the right property. I watched an investor last year buy a duplex in a strong retail market because he was all in on brrr and paid $240,000 for it. Rents came in at $1,400 per side. After refinancing at 75% LTV, his mortgage was $1,850 a month. Total rent, $2,800. Sounds good until you subtract the mortgage, insurance, taxes, maintenance, and vacancy. He was cash flowing maybe $200 a month on a property he could have flipped for a $58,000 profit in 45 days. He didn't pick the wrong property, he picked the wrong strategy. Here's the thing most investors miss. The property tells you what to do with it. You just have to listen to the data instead of forcing your favorite play. Let me show you how this actually works. Take a 3-bed, 2-bath ranch in a neighborhood where homes are selling fast. Recent comps support an ARV of $285,000. Days on market are averaging 18. Buyer demand is strong. What's the property telling you? Flip it. The retail market will pay full price. The timeline is predictable. You're in and out with a check in 90 to 120 days. Now try to brrr that same house. In a hot retail market, your purchase price is higher because you're competing with home buyers. Let's say you're all in at $230,000. You refinance at 75% LTV and pull out $172,500. Your mortgage payment is now $1,380 a month, but market rent for that house is only $1,850. After taxes, insurance, and maintenance, you're barely breaking even. The property wanted to be a flip. You forced it to be a rental. Bad match. Now take a duplex in a blue-collar area. Rents are $900 per side. You can buy it for $120,000. What's the property saying? Brr it. That's $1,800 a month in gross rent on a mortgage of maybe $800 after refinance. The cash flow is there. And here's the part nobody talks about. Retail buyers for duplexes are limited. You're not competing with families looking for their dream home. You're competing with other investors who are running the same numbers. The flip upside is capped. This property builds wealth over time, not in one transaction. Different property, different signal. What about a single wide mobile home on 2 acres in a rural county? Most investors walk right past this one, but the data tells a clear story. Retail buyers in this price range can't get conventional financing. Banks don't want to touch it, so you owner finance it. Collect a $7,000 down payment. Sell on terms at 10% interest. Your monthly cash flow beats what you'd net from a straight sale. And you're creating a performing note you could sell later if you want. Here's one more. A seller owes $180,000 on a 3.2% FHA loan. The house is worth $220,000. What's the move? Subject to. That interest rate is worth more than the equity. You take over the payments, rent the property, and cash flow on a loan you couldn't get from any lender today. The property is literally financing your strategy. You see the pattern? The property, the market, and the numbers are giving you the answer. Your job is to read the signals. FlipMantis Intelligence pulls live market data for every property's zip code. Median days on market, price trends, rental rates, buyer demand. When the market is hot and inventory is low, flips move fast. When rates are high and buyer demand is soft, rentals and owner financing outperform. The data removes the guessing. Most investors do this backwards. They pick a strategy first, then go hunting for properties that fit. That's like deciding you want to use a hammer and then looking for things to hit. Find the property, run the numbers, let the data pick the strategy. Next lesson, I'll show you exactly how to run a multi-strategy analysis in FlipMantis so you can compare every exit side by side in under 2 minutes. Because sometimes the best strategy isn't obvious until you see all the numbers at once.